Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and the world's biggest Nickelodeon collection. But not just that, the creator, founder, and CEO of this show did appear in an early SpongeBob TV commercial.
Hang on to your square peg.
There she was, Mitchell. But I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. It's gonna be tough finding a parking spot. Camera flip!
He took it. He knew we were going for it. And he took it!
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Red Pack, because your boy is here. And today is gonna be a fun day because it's one of your guys' favorite series on this channel, and that is thrifting. So if you haven't already, hit the like button on the video. Would greatly appreciate it. But not just thrifting, we are gonna be doing verses. We went to the thrift store a little while ago and I got the itch going for me to beat my man down behind the camera here. Yes, this is Mitchell right here. See Mitchell up here? That's me throwing him out of the ring, okay? Because there ain't no competition, there ain't no match. I am going to destroy you today.
Oh, no, I'm going to tie this thing up. I'm going to get that 3-2. The next episode is going to be 3-3.
We'll see about that. It is Versus. If you guys don't know how Versus works, we're going to be going to the thrift store looking for all the stuff that we love on this channel, and that is nostalgia. We're going to be looking for stuff from the 90s, 2000s, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney, anything that fits the vibe. But how we do this is we have a little wheel. This one right here in particular that we spin, and depending on what category it lands on, that is what category you are going to be hunting for specifically. If you get Nickelodeon, of course, as with every day, always, we're going to be looking for Nickelodeon. But if you get that, you get more points from you guys, the audience, and a little bit more credit thrown your way if you can find something Nickelodeon. And we added on here because every time we do an episode, we remove some and we add some new ones on. We can recycle some, but for at least the next episode, you cannot get that same category. So last time, oh, I got robbed. That's the only reason you won that one.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I robbed you there.
I got adult animation, and I think I found one thing, which was a DVD. And you got what? Pokemon?
I got Pokemon. I got all kinds of Pokemon.
And there was a lot of Pokemon stuff there, and Pokemon's a much more easy category to get. Every thrift store has at least 9 Pikachus, okay? Today is a different day, so we added live action on here. We also added back on Disney and Pixar because that's just a clutch category, such a good one to have on here. We wanted to bring it back to return onto the wheel. So we're gonna go ahead and spin this wheel here, and we are gonna find out who is going to win this episode of Versus by you guys letting us know in the comments down below who you think has the better haul at the end of this video. We're gonna check it all out, see the values on them, whether they were worth it for what we paid or whether they were not worth it for what we paid. And then once everything is said and done, you leave a comment down below saying whether you think Mitchell won or Marcus, aka King Reptar. My mouth was moving, but the echo was real. So you guys let us know. Without any further ado, let's spin the wheel. All right, so 3, 2, 1.
Give them
Come
video
on.
games.
Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, SpongeBob.
Wow.
Yes! Yes! I waited for that so long. Okay, yeah, I mean,
5 episodes in, you finally got it.
that could still be bad. I could still have a hard time finding it. Sometimes we don't find SpongeBob stuff, you know?
That's true.
But anything that I find will be awesome. Let's do it. Your wheel turn. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, you better hope to get something to catch you up, man. You're 3-1.
No whammies.
Live action. Come on, live action, baby.
Hey, I'll take Disney.
Oh my gosh, dude. That is the easiest one on the entire board.
Says the guy who got it.
All right, Disney, Pixar, that's gonna be hard to beat. So let's go ahead and head out and see who's gonna win this episode of Versus. Now we have to coin toss in the car over which store we're gonna get. Okay, so we are in the car here. There's one store that we go to. These are the 2 ones we go to that are like usually the best turnout. They actually put stuff on the shelves throughout the day too, so you can come in at different times. I love this store. I hope they never change. If they're watching this video, because some people that work there do watch the video. They hope you guys never change, because that's why we go there, because it's actually a good place to go to. So we're going to these two. There's one that's big and one that's a bit smaller. So you kind of prefer to go to the bigger one because you have more options. So we always kind of coin flip or argue over who gets the big store, who gets the little store. Even though you got the same odds either way, it's just you have a little bit more adventure into the big store. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do our Ocean Man ritual, and I'm gonna sing the song, and when I say by the hand, when I say hand, we're both gonna grab for it. Whoever grabs SpongeBob's hand first is the person who gets the big store. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand. Oh, there we go.
I had to play on your delay.
Hey, I'm driving. All right, so I got it. So that means I'm getting the big store and Mitchell is getting the slightly smaller store. All right, let's head on over to the first store. Let's do it. All right, Mitchell, are you ready to get bodied? Ready to get thrown and dragged into the ground?
Not really. I gotta try and tie this thing up a little bit.
We are right now, Mitchell's record. Yeah, currently Mitchell's record is 3-1. He did win one episode, but I'm not trying to let him get too close to getting caught up with me. We're gonna see where our total is at the end of this year. I'm excited to see where it goes, but we're at my store here, the first store. Let's head on in there and see what we can find. My category is SpongeBob, but anything else is fair game. Okay, so that's not a good start. We looked up in the front, there was nothing. So we're gonna look through here, and of course we're gonna look at the deals too. So some of the stuff is half off. So
yeah, blue, orange, and brown.
Blue, orange, and brown is gonna be half off. We're gonna keep that in mind. Let's just start looking. They have this guy right here. This is just a cool vibe to it. It's a Hot Topic bag. It's $20, but I mean, Hot Topic, it was
basically retail, yeah.
Yeah, 40. What is red one of the colors? Nope.
Nope. That's brand new.
Okay, so looking through these little statues and stuff, we have the Minions alarm clock, which Mitchell has by his bedside. But we don't see anything else so far. Usually when I'm gonna do, oh, this guy over there is all broke. So you see him?
That's sick.
So who knows what they already grabbed? You know, I might be at a disadvantage.
We might need to hurt the plushes up quickly.
Okay, so my topic, of course, is SpongeBob, but I did find this iceberg. It's really dirty, but I mean, I think he could be cleaned up. So I'm gonna grab him. I mean, it's not really anything crazy, and it's kind of dry right now. There's not a lot of stuff on the shelf, so hopefully we can still pull something out of here. All right, so guys, we are looking through the bags right now. We got everything checked out. I mean, there's some okay stuff in here. It's pretty picked over though. But I did find this Shadow here and also this animated series Buzz Lightyear. We got a couple other bags too that you know that's gonna be a surprise. So for right now, that's it. We got some shots for you guys for everything else here, but I think it's, like I said, it's been pretty picked over. All we can do is try to make the best of it and see what we can find. I'm still not giving up on it, man. I'm still gonna beat you.
Yeah, I got some stuff here.
All right, so in here we got a few different things to look through. I got Peppa here, but I'm gonna leave Peppa this time. I saw the pineapple. I thought that was okay. But what we did grab here is we have some Five Nights at Freddy's figures right here. I think they're like hand puppets or something, but I just wanted to grab them because they're only $5. Pretty cute for those two. We got Mr. Poopy Butthole right here, a Funko one from Rick and Morty. Still no sponge. And I got Domo. If you remember who Domo is, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna grab this one. And then Mitchell, I think you could probably get this one if you want to. It's from the Disney park.
Yeah.
Wally and Eva. And it's only $3.
I'll take it.
I think that's a good one to grab for your setup.
Just in case. You never know. Marcus, we have a mission to get to.
Dude, yeah, we always find a lot of Halo stuff here. We found that one Funko Pop here. Now I found the Halo figure. We always seem to find a lot of Halo stuff here. I wanted to grab this too. I don't know if it's worth it, but $5. Do you remember these dogs? The dog.
Artist collection, the dog, yeah.
So I might grab it. I'm not 100% sure yet. So he doesn't still bark, but he is still in the box. I remember having one of these as a kid. It wasn't this one, but I mean, it's only $5. We looked online to make sure it was like kind of worth it at least, like what we're paying for it. And they go for like 30 out of the box. So in the box, who knows? But either way, I'm gonna grab it just because he's cute. I have the monkey from The Simpsons here, but it's $8. $8 is kind of rough. I think we're gonna leave him behind, but he is cool to see. It's Universal Studios, I think. We found Rick. So everything we find is just like crazy pricey. So we found Rick here, but they're asking $8 for this.
Why can't you just be like this guy, $1.99?
$1.99, good old Rudolph, baby's first Christmas Rudolph.
Am I tripping, or is that one moose?
Oh, it's Bullwinkle, you're right. This is Bullwinkle, and it's $10, but it's blue on sale. So it's half off, so the Bullwinkle is only $5. I mean, he's not in terrible condition. It's very much a Christmas vibe, Bullwinkle. But you know what? We haven't really got a lot of stuff today, so I'll give Bullwinkle, you know. I'll give him some love. We're gonna grab him. It's just rough. Even looking at the plushies, I mean, the board games too, there's nothing that's like, you know, any substantial interest. I mean, we have The Moment of Truth, was a game show I've never heard of in my life.
That looks like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire almost.
But not Who's Trying to Be a Millionaire. It's that show. But we have Lake of the Ozarkopoly. There's just like a bunch of games I've never heard of. There's no like animated themed ones, unfortunately. This chainsaw is pretty savage.
What about this Fruit Ninja?
I saw that the watermelon fruit ninja. I kind of want that for the background in ADHD's world.
There's another Fruit Ninja.
I was gonna say I saw an apple and I saw
an orange.
Yeah, an orange too. There's an apple, an orange, and also the watermelon.
That's funny.
But I think the watermelon is kind of on brand.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna grab him. Nothing in the backpacks either. I gotta keep looking here. If I'm not gonna find plushies or toys or something, I gotta extend my reach. A little Eevee backpack here. Come on, man.
Even has like the texture.
From a distance, I thought this was so like a grail right here. I was about to just throw it in your face, but Mitchell might end up getting another episode. We have That Girl Lele, which is Nickelodeon, but
So is this one technically.
I guess that's too modern for me, and I'm not interested in them. But they are cool. Come on, dude. Throw me a bone. Throw me something. Throw me a sponge in particular. So since the toys seem to be out of the question, I'm gonna open the DVDs, the books, the mugs, the cups. We get to see what we can get.
And I got you a pirate adventure from Dora.
I'm starting to think that I should start aiming for the other store.
Yeah.
I feel like this was only 2 times. This is the second time now. It's back-to-back episodes I've lost coming to this one. So I'm starting to regret coming to this one rather than going to the other one.
That's what we call hedging, ladies and gentlemen. Hedging.
I'm looking, but it's rough. Bigger does not always mean better, you know? Some stores just have better personalities. Bro, you know you're desperate when you're looking in the cups.
There ain't much.
I'm hoping for one of those last moment situations like happened in the Toy Story video where they just come out with a cart full of SpongeBob.
That would be insane. I would honestly be happy for you at that point.
Maybe we'll go to the front and they'll have like a sealed SpongeBob SP or something, you know?
What are the odds of this?
Why did you just hand me this?
You're the one that told me to turn on the camera and then act like I handed it to you.
You did. I don't know what you want me to do with this. I'm not picking it up. But dude, check out this. This is actually...
That's cute.
Yeah, not the most convenient cup to drink out of, maybe. It's very much like for boring.
I mean, you probably just have to like sip it from the side.
Yeah, but in the movie, she actually, in Finding Dory, the movie, she ends up in one of these like coffee containers.
It's a coffee pot, yeah.
Yeah, the coffee pot for like a long portion of the movie. So I think it's really cute design. $6 though is kind of a lot for a mug, but I'm gonna grab it. Oh man, dude, we're stuck on the DVDs and books at this point. This is not looking good.
What do you mean? We found some grails over here.
Yeah, but it had to be like Pilot Bible or something to actually win this. Oh, wait. See, look at the jumbo coloring book.
Oh, wow.
There we go. That's a winner right there. At least I can say I got one thing. At least I can say I got one thing.
There ain't nothing over here.
Okay, so we are out of here. That was a little disappointing.
That was a little rough trip for once.
Yeah, for once, dude. I'm
from here.
2 times have been rough.
Hopefully, maybe you catch a little bit of SpongeBob at mine.
Like I was gonna say, I mean, I still have your store, so we changed the rules about 3 episodes ago, thankfully. That basically, if I find my specific topic at Mitchell's store, I'm allowed to pick it up. You didn't even say much for your topic at my store.
I got like 2, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of Disney stuff, but not really a lot of like amazing substance. So he didn't really grab much. So we're gonna be going to Mitchell's store next. Hopefully we can find some sponge stuff there. But you know, that's just the name of the game. Not every single time you go in there, you're gonna find these grail pieces, these Dutchman treasures of finds. Sometimes you just, get the leftovers.
You get a coloring book.
You get a coloring book. So we're gonna head over there and hopefully have better luck at that location. All right, Mitchell, you're up. See what you got here.
Hopefully something good.
Okay, so as a reminder, Mitchell's topic is Disney and Pixar. So you gotta keep your eyes open for that kind of stuff, man.
I will.
One at my store. You already know what I'm looking for. So let's see what we got here. We start with the toy section. That's where we always start. And then from there, we'll work our way out to our last resort. Oh, come on, dude. That Minnie Mouse up there, that's the Christmas blow mold. They sold for $50 at Home Depot.
$50?
I didn't get that one. I got the Scooby one, but dude, all right, let's see what the price is. Oh, dude, they're crazy. They're good. It's $50 retail, so $40 and the nose is beat up. Nah, but you almost had one there.
Almost.
So I said, hopefully this store doesn't become like just the rest, but $60. Look at that thing's nose, dude. Like, what about that looks like $40 to you?
At least like put it down to 10, you know?
Yeah, 5. Okay, so Mitchell's up. Do you see anything so far? So far, looks like you're having a little bit of a rough time too. You have spin right there, which is pretty nice. Got the tag on him still too. $6.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, he's not bad. You want to grab him? I think he's worth it.
Let's do it.
All right, so you got spin right there. Nice quality plushie there. I think this is Disney Store exclusive there with the tag on it still. It's a little weird, the tag, but it says good. All right, you got 1 right there. Oh, dude, this Bambi is adorable. True. All right, Bambi is a for sure too. You already got 2 items
There's
there.
a giant bug.
Oh, what is he wearing? A freaking Trojan? Like, I thought it was Trojans, but I don't think they have a
Bulls or
basketball
something?
team, do they? Just 23.
Nah.
I guess it's just like a Toon Squad, but he's pretty beat up. He's crunchy too.
Yeah. Little plushies here. Oh, look at that little Mikey.
Oh, okay. Mikey's a good one.
$2.
Go ahead and grab him. $2 too? I would say look in these bags. You might get lucky.
The crunchiest of Pikachu's.
Oh my gosh. Look at somebody hydro pumped his face off. Found you yet another blue. Our never-ending existence of different blue plushies. So we have another one right there. It hasn't got a trigger in the stomach there, so it must do some kind of audio, but we'll check that out later. Last time we got these bags, we got one of them was a Corgi from Blizzard, and I think that thing went for $90.
That's insane.
Yeah, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so you can pick one randomly. Honestly, they all look kind of like not that great, but just for the fun of it, let's just grab one as a roulette. I see this one that's got Olaf in there, and it's Disney, I guess. I mean, there's not anything from the outside that looks just like boom immediately, but neither did the Corgi. We didn't even get it for the Corgi, remember?
I know.
So, I mean, I know you're thinking about that one because the Minion. You got Adorable in there too, some kind of Adorable plushie. I don't know what that is, but this is pretty cute. I mean, I don't know, man. Could just get something like really valuable in there too that would be kind of some points for you.
This was the lone Tigger.
So you look through these, pick a bag and let them know, and then drop it in the cart, and that'll be your mystery bag. We got to get one of these bags. I
don't know which one though. This is hard.
All right.
I'm gonna go with this one, and not for the reason you think. No, it's
the
not.
Minion.
No, it's not.
He's picking it because the Minion.
No, there's a chest tire and some other cool stuff in here. So
yeah, and the Minion. That's what you're asking for and looking for. Dude, you cannot tell me you didn't pick this because there was that Minion.
I mean, there's a Minion in this one. I don't care about that.
Sure. All right, so he's getting this one. Minion Mitch for the rescue. All right, so we found another one of these. We're just gonna go for the roulette. Again, Mitchell's store also. I guess both of our stores are pretty light.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a small haul today, but it's okay. I had a fun time either way. Mitchell grabbed this one though. It has Lady and the Tramp there. They're the lady. And then I also see, I wanna say maybe Uniqua. What is her name? I don't remember her name. Okay, we can't remember her name. I don't think it's Uniqua. It's the last character thing I could not remember. So she's in there. And there's a couple other interesting things. We're just gonna go complete roulette, dude. And just hope that you get lucked out on the bag.
Yeah.
I think honestly right now we're kind of equal. I mean, I think you found more
I got a little more my subject.
more Disney, but I feel like I got more stuff.
That's whoa.
So maybe your Disney will kind of get outweighed by me having more substance. I don't know. Hey, I'll hedge all day, man. I'll be like that damn raccoon. I'll be over the hedge. Okay.
Only you.
Okay, so Mitchell.
This man spawned this thing out of thin air, I swear.
I saw the
He's like, I'm gonna go home and ticket.
I saw the green from the distance.
That's
This goes
cool.
to my all, SpongeBob. We have green label. Patrick opening a present ornament here. This tape is going to be devastating to get off. And then also the SpongeBob with the checklist here. So
This is my store.
that may have saved. All right, so we found this guy right here. This is a Scentsy. So they make a lot of plushies where you can put a little tiny bag of scent inside of the plush.
Yeah.
You can actually microwave it and it smells really strong of whatever the scent is. So you can cuddle with it and have that smell too. But this is actually like a diffuser basically. So instead of having like a fire, it actually heats up the wax and you can smell it that way. This one looks like it got spilled on and there's some wax everywhere, but these things new, they go for like 120.
That's insane.
Yeah, so it's missing a piece that goes from this side to this side, and we still saw one that sold for 50. So I think this might still be something good for you to grab. It's up to you though.
Yeah, you know what? We should probably.
$10. I mean, I think it's worth it.
A little Disney.
Yeah, and it's Disney too, exactly. Mitchell, did you find anything you were looking for?
Why do you gotta do this? That is so loud.
Sorry.
Put it away.
People over there are looking at me. Sorry for the disturbance.
Get out of here.
Hey, dude, look at this. Nickelodeon. This series of unfortunate events, troubled beginnings, and it has all 3 books in there.
Nice.
That is freaking clean. Let's check out the books and make sure they're good. But oh, the page quality on these is sick. Look at, they're kind of like torn out pages. That is sweet. So we have all 3 of the Lemony Snicket books here in this box set for $5.99. That's definitely a pickup right there. This is your store though, because it's not technically Spongebob. So this is your find, but it's still, I'm gonna grab it for you. That's awesome.
What is what?
Beauty and the Beast sound and story theater? I don't even know what that is.
5-minute snuggle stories?
This is cool, but it's $12.99. We'd have to see if it's even worth paying that much.
5-minute racing stories?
Lightning McQueen like, all my stories are 5 minutes. Ciao.
It is interesting though that they have these random 5-minute stories in there.
Yeah, and what is this right here? This like
Star Wars
pop-up guide. Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of popping up.
It looks like it ain't been popping up like it used to though. None of these pop-ups are popping up very well. Let's just pop them down. I mean, we gotta look into it before we pick it up, but it's definitely interesting here. And that's the BBC collection.
Nah, it was ABC.
That was British Broadcasting Channel, BBC.
Oh, it is BBC.
I know all about BBC, man. I love a British Broadcasting Channel.
The best news entertainment across the globe.
Absolutely. Okay, Mitchell spotted these right here.
If they weren't so damaged.
If they weren't so...
Oh, look at the plankton.
Yeah, exactly. The plankton, the bubble down there off the wall, and the Spongebob font. You can see the bikini bottom.
That's so cool.
And the inside there. Anything on the tags? I don't think so. I have some of the Vans, so I don't think there is anything on the tags, but you can see all the bikini bottom flowers in there. It's just that they're so beat up. Even if they were beat up and I could wear them, I would be like for it. But since I can't even wear them, I'm gonna leave them today.
They are sick.
Yeah, they want $13 for it, unless the red's like half off, but I don't think it is. All right, so we're gonna leave these guys, but still a cool find. I wanted to share them with you guys. Don't see that every day. I don't need Scooby, dude. There's somebody staring at you, Mitchell.
What the heck?
I don't know. Look, that guy's freaking me out. I swear we saw him at the other store.
He's following us.
Let's get out of here. You want this Scooby-Doo money time cards? Not really.
No.
All right, so on that note, I think that's actually it. We're starting to head out of here. We're in line now.
What?
Did you actually grab him?
No, why would I grab that?
That is so weird. Okay, let's go and put him back.
He's following us, I swear.
Who even needs this? Okay, just go ahead and leave him there. Forget that ever happened. Let's go.
Just got me.
All right, so as of right now, what are you thinking? I think we're tied. Do you think you've won for sure?
Definitely a lot of Disney items, but
Disney's
Green Label
so
is
much
cool.
more likely to get found. I feel like when you get a topic that's so general, people give you more points. They give you points for having more of your item, but you get more points.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Pixar Toy Story.
But you get more points when it's something hard and you find something. Like my one SpongeBob should count for like 2 or maybe 5.
It's a coloring book on the first half, so no, probably not. But the Green Label, I will give you like I say like 5 points.
2 Green Label things.
Yeah, I'll give you like 10 points for that then.
Okay, 20 points. So
I was like, yeah.
for each, right?
No, 5.
So you guys let us know. I think we both did okay for the circumstances. So may the best man win.
Boom.
So we are back in the cavern. So we have all of Mitchell's bags and a couple of mine down here as well. So let's sit on down, go over everything. And you know what? I'm not giving up. Maybe I got some grails in here that are gonna, you know, take this to the next level and give me the W. So let's take a look. We'll start with my stuff because I went first with my store, and then we'll go with Mitchell's after that.
Don't forget your category was Spongebob.
It was Spongebob, yes. Nobody forgot that. Nobody forgot that, okay? All right, so starting off with the bags here, how we're gonna do this, guys, is we'll bring up the values or what they go for on screen here, so we don't have to spend too much time trying to figure it all out on camera. So just pop up on screen for you guys, and you'll see what the value is. And we'll add that into the mix a little bit here too. But one of these bags is your bag.
Hey.
All right, so let's see what we got here. So first up, is that it? I feel like I got more bags than that.
I got another bag over there too, technically.
Oh my, okay, fine, this is your bag. Okay, so let's get started here. So the first one we got here, I grabbed was this guy right here, Shadow the Hedgehog.
You up for this, Shadow?
This was my store, so I could grab anything. You guys know I have a little bit of a Shadow collection. I don't think he's super valuable or anything like that. In fact, I think we kind of probably overpaid for him. But in some cases, we more put the value up because not every single item do I want to add to the collection. We're either gonna give it away, put it up on whatnot, and it goes right back into what we do over here. So value does have some work into the whether it's worth it or not. But if it's something that I just want because I want it and I think it's adorable and I want to add to the collection, whether it's worth it in its price or not doesn't really matter to me, because to me, this is worth the $5 regardless. I would have spent at least $5 trying to win it in a vending machine. All right, but we will check him out. It looks like they cut the tag off the side here, but overall, a very adorable plushie here. So for me, I'm already gonna say worth it on screen, just because I get to add it to my shadow collection. So I mean, even on his best day, he's not really worth it, you know? But like I said, for me, I just think he's gonna look so cute sitting on top of one of his Funko Pops or something like that. So it's one of those cases where I just like it, so it's worth it for me, worth it. Next up here, we have Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Ooh-wee, how about that? Season 7.
Mr. Poopy Butthole, which is from Rick and Morty. I gotta be honest, I haven't watched Rick and Morty past like season 3 maybe, but I am familiar with this character because he is in some of those early seasons, and it is an Adult Swim and Funko product. The tag is like, you know, it may as well not even be on there, yeah. but it is on there, and I mean, he's pretty cute, and does he sit or... But how much did I pay for him? Oh my gosh, man, I overpaid for these things. $6. $6. I don't know if purple was on sale.
I think purple was on sale though.
I don't think it was. We'd have to look back, but I really don't think it was. That is crazy. $5.99. I'm the Mr. Poopy Butthole here. All right, let's see if oh man, that's gonna be hard to be worth it. I've been robbed. He basically goes for like $3.50 on a good day. But the thing is that like he's cute. You know, if you like the character, that is a good one. But oh man, I'm not gonna lie, I was desperate. My store was so lackluster. Yours was too though. It was just a rough day as far as finds go. I mean, that's for us. I mean, I know some of you guys say that like even our worst days are like the best days at your guys' stores. So I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. But when one of our best finds is a guy named Mr. Poopy Butthole, that says a lot. I'm gonna go with not worth it. I gotta be honest. Even I like Mr. Poopy Butthole, but he ain't worth it. All right, come on here. Let's see what we got in this next one. This one was how do you get 3 plushies for cheaper than Mr. Poopy Butthole and his shadow?
Oh, he's got a tag though.
Oh my god. 4 plushies! 4 for the price of 1 Poopy Butthole. All right, so here we go. We got a non-branded dinosaur from Hallmark, Triceratops.
We got Hallmark at least.
Yeah, Hallmark. Yeah, cool. And then we got an inside-out dinosaur that can peel his back open and turn into another dinosaur. Okay, so there's an egg on the inside. So if you flip it outside, it's an egg. So there's that.
I've unbirthed myself.
We have a Hasbro Bumblebee. And why I grabbed this, because I have not seen this character in so long. We have Domo. And Domo, for me, I remember having like I think I had like a folder back in the day that had Domo on this. But this is 1998.
Wow.
Because for us, Domo was really popular, like, I would say like 2000. Like
middle school, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe 2010, 2011. So the fact that this is from 1998, that must be vintage Domo. Okay, so he's actually 2007, like we thought, like that era, but his trademark is 1998. So it's hard to believe that this little Domo butt was before Spongebob. But he's about 15 bucks, so that's kind of worth it, you know? And he likes a small little compact memory, a little nostalgic piece there. I'll say worth it on screen. I mean, 4 plushies for $5 or $4 isn't bad. And you got friggin' him, he's worth like nothing, but he's still sick, you know? That's pretty good value for $4. I wish they could have done the same with Mr. Poopy Butthole here, but you know what? They saw that Rick and Morty tag and they just thought, oh man, this raggedy tag, that equals value. Okay? All right, so let's move these guys to the side here, put our worth it's right here. All right, come on, let's keep it going here. So next up, apparently this is Mitchell's. We have the Buzz Lightyear, but this is an action figure from the series Buzz Lightyear and Star Command. So these things are relatively rare. You don't see them every single day. They're actually, in a lot of cases, more valuable or rare than the general Buzz Lightyear stuff. It's a very fondly looked on series. We featured it here on the show before, but we found the Buzz Lightyear and Star Command movie sealed. I mean, we even opened up the meal toys and made the entire rocket. So I definitely have a lot of memories with this as well too. But it doesn't really seem like he has much to him. It's just a classic articulate. It's actually not even really articulate. His legs don't even bend. His arms don't bend. Literally the only thing that's articulated on him is actually like his hips. You know how often your hips be moving around like this.
Yeah.
But a really nice figure, and it surprisingly, unlike most Buzz Lightyear, still has the dome on it. So I don't know. I mean, you could get lucky, but $4 seems like a lot for this. The last one of these sold for $26 and $7 shipping.
Sounds like I got a good little deal there.
I was thinking you had maybe like a little deal, you know, like maybe he was like 12, 15. $26? $26 for a man whose arms are stuck in the same position? And the one that sold is like in the same kind of shape too, equally as rough. So yeah, man, you got a little fine there. I'd say at the worst case you're looking at $20 there for only $4. Worth it on screen for Mitchell. Why is it my turn and you're getting points? I don't know. Worth it on screen for Mitchell. We'll put you next to Shadow. All right, next up here, $5. $5.
Like you're just grabbing anything you could.
I could, literally. We have a Chica plushie here, which I don't even know what this is. I probably shouldn't have just immediately put my fingers in it. Could have been anything in there, but it's a Chica, and I guess it reverses.
Oh.
And then you have the Nightmare Chica here. So this must be for like FNAF 3, if I'm correct. I'm a little bit of a FNAF fan in the sense of it's nostalgic for me, like probably many kids are. But for me, I just remember watching Markiplier play through the game, and it was just like one of the best times. So I love watching several different people go through that series, so I have a fun look for the character, so I did want to grab this one. I don't know, and also FNAF stuff can be rare. Some of it could be a dime a dozen, which I recently found out means that, like, you know, for a dozen, 10 of them would be the thing. So very common. That's what that means. And I'm assuming it's the same thing for this one. So you have like a Nightmare Withered Bonnie. And you flip it in here, and then I think that's Toy Bonnie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is really cute. I prefer these sides. Those are adorable.
Isn't it weird, though? Like, there's like this new generation of kids who are like really into like a horror game.
Yeah, dude. It's not just this one, too. The same thing with that
Poppy Playtime, yeah.
Poppy Playtime, exactly. There's a lot of like really, like kids this generation are really into horror, and I think it's because we live in a horrific time.
Like, we didn't have like Amnesia stuff or like Alien or Outlast stuff around.
Do you think the kids even play Five Nights at Freddy's?
I think they just enjoy the reactions, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh! I think it's seeing people react to it, seeing your friends react to it more than actually the game itself. And then the lore behind it. That's what got me interested in. The weird and inconsistent but crazy lore throughout the games. I mean, now there's a movie too, so I think that can add fandom to it as well. But definitely crazy how expensive some FNAF stuff is. So, I mean, each one used is about $5. This one's a little bit more than this one, so it's like $10 in value. I think they're really cute. I think it's cool, so I'm gonna say worth it. Is that debatable?
For like the $5, yeah, I'd say it's worth it.
I think they were like $4, so I think that's worth it. So worth it on screen, but we're just barely skinning by on most of these. Nothing of substantial yet. Let's move on to my main item, my meat. All right, let's check it out here. Let me just start on an item I didn't even get at my store. We have the Green Label Holiday Ornaments. And now with SpongeBob products, whether this is $5 or $100, that literally means nothing to me. It's the fact that it's Green Label SpongeBob, and this channel and this environment, this ecosystem, this is worth its weight in gold, you know?
Yeah, I mean, good luck getting that tape off.
Yeah, I need it. But when it comes to this channel, if you can find something Green Label SpongeBob, any Nickelodeon product with a little orange wave along the bottom like that, that's like top tier, major grail, it doesn't matter what it is, item. Because it's not something you're gonna see every day when you go out there to the thrift store. So the fact that I got 2 of them, that's a major score right there. And I'm gonna beef this up as much as I can because I don't got much, okay? So let's go ahead and let's open this up and let's take a look. I know we have the SpongeBob, unless this is a third variant, because we have 2 different variants of that SpongeBob ornament. But unless it's a third variant, we have it. But we do not have that Patrick, and I can guarantee you that. But this Patrick is brand new to the collection.
Oh man, he's beautiful.
That is amazing. What is he holding in his hand there? Oh, it's a little bit of the wrapping paper. That is an amazing ornament. So if you guys don't know, on screen we have the Nickmas tree. Whenever it comes around Christmas time, we do put these ornaments up. So this is a brand new ornament to add to our Nickmas tree. Since this year we'll be having a bigger Nickmas tree, this is gonna be a clutch item to have. So I'm gonna put it back in the box here, or I'll leave it open so we can get some shots of it, but it's gonna have to go back in its box soon here. And the SpongeBob one, I do already have this one, so I don't know. We might end up putting it up over on Whatnot. I may give it away. I don't necessarily know. I'll probably do a giveaway on it because the tape is just so abundant. So if you aren't already, go follow us on Whatnot. You get $15 when you sign up for free, and we do shows over there every single Friday, and I'll probably, like I said, be giving this guy away. So all shipping and stuff aside, they're about $10 each, so that's a pretty good value. I'll granted those ones aren't taped up like this, but you know, still for $4 for both of them, that's a pretty big win. That's the only Green Label stuff I see here.
No, whoa.
It's the only Green Label I see on the table or on the floor next to me. Yes. So hey, that's pretty good. Just don't forget that. I'm gonna show you some more stuff, but don't forget, I found the the green label.
My store.
Still, I found the green label. So when you're putting your votes in there, you know, keep that in mind. The next time you go to Walmart and they say, hey, are you a registered voter, sir or ma'am? You say, yes, I vote for comfort cartoons all the time. All right, so let's get to this, the other sponge product here. I'm gonna get all my sponginess here to stabilize it in your brain, how much I got.
And this will be it.
So we have the Spongebob coloring book, and I do not believe we have this in the collection. And wow, that is beat up.
Hey, you wanted this.
2015. Oh, at least it's not colored in. That's the one savior, is that it's not colored in. Oh my goodness.
You were saying?
Why? It isn't one.
And they ripped it out a little bit.
Why? And they ripped out some. Darn it. You were my one thing. Wah, wah, wah. All right, well, I paid, what for this? $2 this whole bag. I can't even keep this because it's so beat. Not worth it. But let's find out what would be if there was no black folks. So basically what the book is about, just to kind of summarize that whole situation, it's about all the different inventions that were made by African-American people, and I think that's incredible. Obviously, being half black myself, I just thought that the title was just like, whoa, that's wild. But you can see, like, for example, here we have the oven that's like kind of, you have to, you know, connect the dots, but it wouldn't have been created, so if it wasn't for, you know, the African-American man that was behind it. So you can go through all the different ones and it just kind of talks about them. So very, very interesting book, and you know, really cool and insightful for a kid. But I do think the title is a little bit divisive.
It's definitely questionable until you actually get to look at it.
Like, they could have just titled it that, you know, just that right there, and that would have been just good enough, you know. But nonetheless, an interesting piece there. We have a game pad here. It's got a bunch of games in it. You know, that's worth something. We got calligraphy, which is about drawing with markers. Yeah, they're pretty good value there. We're gonna go with the worth it on that.
No.
All right, not worth it. But somebody out there is like, oh man, I wish I could get that game pad for $5 or for $2. It was $2, but forget that. But still not worth it. You can't beat this. Look at that.
Oh, that's one of mine.
Yeah. Well, that's, oh yeah, damn.
So I can.
Yeah, you did find it. You did get a good item here, but I found it. So this is a Pixar movie, so it would be a Mitchell's item, a topic for Mitchell.
I love that it's in a coffee pot, though. But
I know. Have you seen Finding Dory 2?
yes, I have.
Yeah, it is an adorable movie. I mean, I always say Pixar, I always go Toy Story is my favorite, but Finding Nemo in particular, and Finding Dory, lesser, but still love it, is one of my favorites. I just love anything to do with the ocean. And I think that's a really, really cool piece there. Whether you display it or you actually use it as a coffee cup, that one's just hard to beat. Let me get some alcohol here so we can clean that sticker off a little bit and we'll check the value on it, but that one's a pretty clean one. And it's a Disney Store exclusive as well. I love how all my high value good items are yours somehow. Like,
Yeah.
Why? So my best items here that I found at my store are for your category. So right there with a Buzz Lightyear and this, you're looking at 40, 50 bucks right there at these two.
Oh, yeah.
All right, worth it on screen for the Dory mug. So this is technically your item too then.
Oh, yeah.
The Perry the Platypus notebook.
It's like, you got this for me.
Oh, see, that won't come up. There's no way to get that up. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Yep, so that's not really that cool. Look at that. Barely. Oh, look at all the residue left.
Oh, no. So sad.
You're lucky most of that came up. All right, so it still needs to be cleaned up here a little bit, but you have this transparent, like, lenticular cover on it that is just kind of dope. Semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal of action. Agent P. And surprisingly, unlike my coloring book, does not have any writing in it, you know? Oh, what? Look at that. You lost your points right there, buddy.
You get rid of it, you won't even know it was ever there.
I'll know. I'll always know. When you're writing your personal novel, and it's exactly 70 pages, and you get to the end, you're like, oh, 69 pages, only one more page to go. And then you flip it over and you're like, oh, oh.
Curse you, Perry the Platypus!
So they're worth it for $1. I think it's worth it. Yeah, plus you can do that. Next up here we have the Fruit Ninja Watermelon. So on my channel ADHD's World, one of our go-to targets here because it's just fun to destroy is a classic watermelon here. And I consider myself quite the fruit ninja, so I decided to grab this one. They had other fruits you guys saw there too, but I don't need the whole collection of fruits. I just needed like this one because it just kind of represents really well. So to me, this is already a worth it. It was $3, but like I said, this is gonna be something I keep, so I think it's worth it for me all day. He goes for like $7, $8, but either way, just a pretty cool piece to have, and for me, it's a perfect little collection piece to add in the background over in the living room where we do the intros for the ADHD's World videos. Next up, we have Ice Bear here, and his little red and yellow hearts right there in the front. You know, he got a little dirt on his neck, but it's okay. And most of these We Bare Bears plushes are, you know, pinned to maybe $15 unless they're one of the larger ones, so I don't imagine it's too crazy, but he also only costs $4, so we'll take a look at him either way, and I think he's adorable. I just love animals in clothes. I would never put my animals in clothes, except for Daisy. Daisy loves being in clothes, but unless the animal wants to be in clothes, it's probably not good to do it, but cartoon animals, they're best in clothes.
Yep.
I'm talking about you, Agent Pete. You only got a hat on. All right, so Mitchell did some kind of trick, and he actually did get this thing off. I'm not gonna share the trick because that could probably lead to some kind of governmental corruption.
Yeah.
So we're gonna leave it like that. But now I can wash him and then put the tag back on. I mean, it still is relatively new because obviously the tag would have been way more worn if somebody was like playing with this thing. And that's kind of what the tag is more of a symbol of, and like, you know, it's not really new just because it has a tag on it. It still could have been in someone's house for like 5 years. But at the same time, it just shows that it wasn't really that played with or, you know, thrown around too much. So he just needs to get that little dirt off his shoulder there, you know, the little dust off his shoulder. So worth it on screen, barely, but worth it. All right, and for my final item, the heat.
The heat.
The heat. So this may look like just some big dumb dog, but he's actually adorable for one. And not just that, this is from a very nostalgic line. Maybe some of you guys had this, you saw the commercials, or maybe you just seen one before from a cousin, maybe one of your friend's sister, you know, somebody like that had one of these in their household. Assuredly you've seen one at some point if you were born time before 2005. You've probably seen one of these. So they're big-headed dogs, and there's a lot of big-headed dog plushies, but the brand that kind of made it kind of iconic is this brand right here, Artist Collection, The Dog. They were just called The Dog. And this one has barking sound effects, but of course, after years of being in the box, does it work? Oh yeah.
Oh, he barks.
So he still barks. So let's see what year this thing is. 2003.
Wow.
That is peak childhood. So if you guys had one of these dogs, let us know in the comments down below. These guys running on 20-year-old batteries and it still works. And as far as the value goes, I mean, this is just super nostalgic, but keeping all of our hunts within nostalgia and also trying to find good items for the values, that's kind of the goal of this series. I mean, we could go around looking for like random like Gucci bags or something and find valuable items, but our whole thing here is collecting the nostalgic stuff. So this is nostalgic for many people and me as well, so I wanted to grab it, and it just happened to also be valuable, so we'll go ahead and take a look at it. I'll put a screenshot on screen. The only other one we could find in the box like this, just this by himself, he goes for like $24, but in the box, sealed, we could only find one of a Dalmatian that went for $90. So this guy could be anywhere from like freaking 30 all the way to like 90 at least. So I'd say that's worth it for only $5. I mean, that's my most valuable item there. So I don't know, that's where I'm leaving it. Okay, so now that my stuff is done.
Look at all that Spongebob.
Yeah, don't forget those over here, buddy. Yeah. Okay, so now that we're done, I think I got a lot. Okay, maybe I didn't get the most sponge, but nostalgia, come on, dude. We got some nostalgia all day. All right, so on that note, let's go ahead and check out Mitchell's stuff. We're gonna put all my stuff to the side here so we can take a look and see what Mitchell got here. I want to start with those big plushie bags.
Yeah.
Ever since the last one, I'm so interested as to what could be in those. All right, so you want to start off with your little bags or you want to start with the big bags?
Let's do the big bag.
Okay, so big plush bags coming here. So we got to go through them one at a time, and what we'll do is we'll do a overall value check. We'll put the ones that we think are worth taking a look at and worth like adding as a valuing factor, and then we'll check them all out at the end. Does that seem good?
Yeah.
So you decide. Ultimately, I'm not gonna give you any of my expertise as to whether it's worth checking out or not. Okay, I'll help you a little bit. Just because you begged me. And we'll decide if they're worth it. So right off the gate here, I can see a Muppet. So this is the Disney Parks right here. This is the Eagle. I can't remember his name though, but I know it's the Eagle from the Muppets.
Today we celebrate our country's great presidents.
That's already like a little secret,
Little
you know.
Disney.
A long freaking CVS receipt tag, as Ryan says.
I don't know why they do them so big.
It's just a Disney thing they do at the Disney store. I have no clue. Even the Zoom Zooms have those things, dude.
Let me make this displaying way harder.
So this guy, I think, is something we should take a look at. But already, for the price you paid for it, $4, I would have got this guy for $4. So that's the thing.
Oh, no way.
There's some interesting. These bags are fun, dude.
I just saw, yeah.
It's almost like we should just one day do a video. Like one day, if you guys want to see a video where me and Mitchell just go and we buy all the plushie bags and just open them up for a video and see what we find in them, we will do that. Because that would be kind of cool, right?
That would be sick to see what kind of like maybe random vintage or like obscure plushes are in there.
Can't like from the top, that just looked like some like the tag was like this, just like some generic like
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
4th of July thing, you know, it didn't look like a Disney plush. So we'll take a look, but I did also not see the Christmas Taco Bell dog.
Does he still talk?
That is always the question: is if these dogs still talk? 3, 2, 1. Aw, doesn't talk still. It's very rare that they talk, and you can't get the batteries into them. You know what, dude? I have so many Applause products. As a kid, I never knew they were made by Applause.
I didn't either, and I have them.
So this is the Taquero Taco Bell dog. Either way, these things are just cool. So that's a nice little piece right there. Nostalgic as ever, too, and it's the Christmas variation. So you got 2 worth it's right there. Next up, we have the bison.
That's a buffalo,
This is a bison, Mitchell. It's not a buffalo.
That's the same thing.
Buffaloes and bison are not the same thing. So this guy right here is a Beanie Baby, which by nature makes him worthless. There is literally no Beanie Babies. Like you'll see some fake eBay listings of some that sell, but they don't really sell. There's almost no Beanie Babies that are worth much. Like there's a couple, like a handful, but they're like prototypes and stuff that you would never really just find out there. Next up, we have a peacock. And one of my dreams in this world is to one day have enough land or space to where I can own a peacock.
My mom wanted one so bad.
They're so freaking mean but cool. Like they're so beautiful. So hopefully one day I can have a peacock. And until then, this one will work. We have this Little Mighty Joe keychain monkey.
Hey.
Also probably nothing.
Shout out to the Joes.
We have this little green dinosaur. Also probably nothing.
Reptar. What do you?
Okay, this is kind of interesting.
A nerd's
You
pillow.
have a nerd's pillow. But this is by AA Global, which makes a lot of like arcade stuff, like plushies for vending machines and stuff.
Oh yeah,
like
you know
that.
there was like Hershey's and Kisses and something else in there.
Yeah, so these aren't necessarily super valuable, but it is interesting, so we'll put it to the side. We have a BB-8 here with a keychain with a sleep emoji. That was me at my location.
Yeah.
We have a BB-8 keychain here. You want to keep it to the side or you want to throw it
It's
out?
technically Disney, but we can throw it out.
Okay, throw it out. Next up, we have the Cheshire Cat here. This is from the Doorables. Remember those plushies we've seen at the store that are actually like in a box?
Yeah.
They fold really tight into a box and then compress.
That's not good.
And then they come out and then you have a plushie. So it's this right here. It's a Cheshire Cat one. We'll put it as Disney for sure, so we'll put it to the side here. Next up here you have Racing Stripes here with a perm.
Someone put that in the dryer.
Yeah, somebody put it in the dryer and it frizzled up. Next up here we have a turtle with flames on his shell.
That's Turbo.
We have this Melissa and Doug cat.
What the heck?
And the reason Mitchell got it, we have the Minions Jail Gang plush. You heard of the Crips, you've heard of the Bloods, but you ain't never heard of the Bananas. All right, this is the Yellow Mafia right here. So we can pass that to Mitchell. I know that's worth it for him. We have the Grandma, the old Polly's Pie Grandma. And Polly Pies, Polly Pies is actually a local restaurant here in the Southern California area. What? So, if you have one in your area, let us know. But I think this is a local thing. So the Polly Pie's grandma.
That's apparently worth it.
I'm gonna put her as a worth it. This you know that's nothing. You know that's nothing. This
Dolphin.
This world's softest plush. Feel softer.
Get this man out of here.
We have this panda that was definitely given to somebody for like Valentine's Day. We have this guy, which is got a tag on it for a Chauvies. Got a C on his chest. I don't even know what this is. We have this guy, which is pretty cute. It's a corgi, I think, and it's from Pet Simulator. I'm Cooper. That could be nothing, but it also could be something, so we'll put it to the side here. We have a very skinny Cookie Monster. Why is he so skinny? Man's been eating them Oreo Thins. I didn't know those things actually worked. He's been eating them Chips Ahoy Thin Cookies. He's never been skinnier. We have this Shaggy Dog. Oh my God. That is horrid. Why does it feel like this made of a real fur.
I don't-
Tell me that's not made of a real dog fur. You feel that and tell me.
No, it's
I think somebody
disgusting.
shed their dog and it had a plushie made out of it.
I don't like
I
it.
swear, it's got mats, bro. That's real dog fur. Feel that. That's real dog fur. Go like this. Tell me you're not touching somebody's poorly groomed poodle. That is a real dog fur. I promise you.
Dude, get it out of here.
That is the ugliest plushie. Next up here, I think you're running thin here, Mitchell. Okay, wait a minute. You got a little here. Look, you got a little Mandalorian. Little beanie baby Mandalorian.
Because it's Disney.
Kind of. You want to keep it or throw it to the side?
I don't know.
Yes? No. Add it to your value counter or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
you never know.
Hi, I'm Barry Allen. Nice to meet you. Not Barry Allen like the Flash, like you might have been thinking. It's actually because I'm a bear. My name is Allen. My arms will stop working because that moderate amount of stickiness is really affecting the user at this point. All right, it's just gonna take that off. I'm just gonna die now, okay? I'm dead. Oh, what is on my pinky? That was gross. It's like somebody stuck their gum in there.
Get him out of here.
You don't want to keep Barry Allen?
No.
Is he even a bear?
I don't know.
He's
dude.
definitely an Allen. All right, and then next up you've got something.
Another something animal, a fox.
Carter's, no. What is this?
Is that a mouse or an elephant? Oh, it's a pig.
Is it a pig? Well, pigs are great.
I don't know.
Gross. Go to the side here. We got a little mini Build-A-Bear frog.
That's Froggy's son.
You might think that I'm his daughter because I'm pink, but that's just an assumption. A very bold assumption, sir. And he might just be kept just for future uses.
Please keep this man.
I don't know why he's getting. I met his mom at a Build-A-Bear, so he's just kind of left with that. All right, we're gonna add him to the value.
Yeah, absolutely. That was worth it. That was worth it alone.
Froggy's son with his Easter shirt. Why do you have an Easter shirt?
What does Froggy have, a bib?
At least the bib makes sense. It's like so odd. And he just seems so confident about himself at the same time.
My cheeks hurt.
Next up we have Eloise, a friggin' elephant. Not good. And then we have Jermaine the monkey or
It's like
something.
pantsuit.
Look at the Chinese fancy. We have Chinese fancier. I'm telling you, we gotta do the video getting all of the bags. It's too random the stuff you find in here. Alright, and then next up here, lastly, what Mitchell grabbed it for. Oh my god, you grabbed this because you thought it was socks. From
Hey, you know, it looked like him.
from the back, it did look like socks, but this is from Coco Melon. Why does it look exactly like socks from the Buzz Lightyear movie? That is crazy.
I don't even care, man. This alone's worth it. But there's some Disney in there, like.
Oh, and here we got his girlfriend. Back hurts a little bit. That's how I raise him, you know. All right, so we'll call him Friggy. Friggy Fresh. You know, I wanted to give him his own name, you know, but I wanted to kind of sound like mine. But I didn't want him to have to be a junior, so I went with Friggy. Because he's friggity fresh. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Bag number 2.
Hopefully this one has some excitement in it.
We gotta get him a sister, there's a blue one. So we have this. This is why we grabbed it. So that is cute. That is really, really adorable. This is also from that same series that was the Bambi you got, where it's supposed to come with a bonnet, like a little blanket that holds them up.
Oh,
and
okay.
their arms come over it. But still very, very cool for, you know, you paid $4 for the whole bag here. Not bad. I could have went all day without seeing that.
Get that unicorn out of here.
We have this bear.
Tie-dye bear.
Tie-dye bear. There's this blue bear here.
Not in the big house.
He is not in a big house. He doesn't even have a house. He's been living in this bag. We have this blue guy
Another blue dog.
from Surprisimals, because you know how popular that is. We got friggin' this thing from Dan D, Collector's Choice.
Kind of rabbit unicorn.
Some kind of basketball. And not even a good basketball, because a good one would have went in. We have this blue, there's so many generic bears in here, man. All right, and then we have even more, we have a Berenstein bear.
I was gonna say, that's from Berenstein.
Another bear. This is
That's
the
a
worst
creepy-
bag ever so far. This Aloha turtle.
Blue also.
This
Dog.
dog thing. So many long lankies in here. This is the worst bag. Then we have this, another plush.
Bear.
This,
bear,
That's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie.
shark.
This is a shark. The palm pale. I kind of
Right.
like him. I'm gonna put him to the side because I just kind of think he's cool. A little shark palm pale. And then
What is that?
it's like a leopard who's taking swimming classes.
I don't like his ears.
How many are you?
It's just the third one or fourth one.
You have a moose.
He's okay.
Not okay enough. We have this flower thing.
I swear you had one of those.
I think I do. I think that might have been it. Ah, why does she look so dry?
Crusty.
She's got crusties all over her freaking flowers on her shirt. Wow, that's so crusty, man. I'm like,
Is your name like Penelope or something?
Penelope. No, her name is, I still don't remember right now. But still, we have it on screen many times here. I want to say Portia or Tanya or,
Maybe it was someone with a P though.
doesn't matter. All right, she is crusty and I'm not keeping her. We also have this
Toucan.
Flamingo. Man, this is rough, dude.
Another interchangeable plush from whatever that thing was.
Some kind of owl. I mean, it's cute, but
Dude.
this is another one of those bears, dude. Another one of those bears. What is this?
There's another
bear?
one down there.
Oh my, they're all these bears.
They're all
Oh, look
big.
at those. That was the worst bag I've ever seen.
Get him out.
Sucky bag. Okay, these are terrible. So that was, see,
All that for the or lady. All that for a lady.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty bad. So that's what you get with those bags. If you guys want to see us, we'll just go to both stores, buy every bag they have, and make a video on it. If you guys want to see that, let us know. That would be interesting. I think some of them might be worth it. Some of them might make us cry.
The first bag was very clearly.
Oh
worth
yeah, that was sick, man. We got a freaking new main character. We got freaking this guy. So let's check the value of some of this stuff. If we can find at least $8 of value, we'll stop it there. That's all we're really looking for.
$8 of value.
Yeah, $8 of value. Dude, this guy's consistently, it's $24.
Look at that
That was
value.
brand new, but then this one's more recently, still $20 with $5 shipping. That freaking eagle alone covered both bags.
He can't be dead.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the worst, like, you know, gamble because all
And we
you
got
need,
this.
and we got that. All you really need is like one or two things, and you're kind of set. Why is not socks here?
You put them there.
All right, so you have more bags. Let's do your smaller bags here. Mitchell went bag crazy.
I had to get something.
Well, we might as well get him out so we can put her with friggin' this one. So there you go.
Adorable.
Yeah, you have two of these really, really cute plushies. Like I said, they're supposed to come with bonnets, but half the time they're missing a little blanket that's supposed to kind of strap them together. So, you know, they're just cute to have together. They're like that. So you have Bambi and also Lady from Lady and the Tramp. All right, so you got these at my store. Oh, with a tag on it. Oh, and it's articulated. You have the Eva here. And dude, this isn't even like a modern one. This is actually like from when the movie came out.
Whoa.
Vintage Eve plush here from, I would assume this probably was like a Target one or something like that. This was just an item that was out available when the movie came out. So probably 2011, 2010, whenever that movie came out. And then you have the Wally, and the Wally actually is a Disney Parks version or a Disney Store exclusive. So the thing is about the Eve though, even though it is really cool, she's from the original line, is a lot of times characters that have a lot of plushies, they're not super valuable most of the time just because of the fact that there's a million different plushies. Most people don't care that it's like the original Eve, they just want a Eve plushie. So they can go to the Disney store and go get it right away. But if you have a plushie of something more obscure, like for example this guy, it's a little bit, you know, your options for plushies of this character are gonna be a little bit more limited than for example Wally, you know? So we can see though, but I wouldn't be surprised if this one's still kind of good just because it has an articulate head and arms, which is not very common for a plushie. Okay, so I mean, definitely got your value on that. I mean, how much is the whole bag? $4, and this one goes for like 17 with the shipping and all, so probably like 15. This one's another like 10 bucks. You're looking at like $25 in value there. Plus they go really good together, but I mean, I think this one's personally way cooler.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like this one's a little bit more like I can put it to the side, but this one I really love. So I'm gonna give you some props on that one. By Thinkway too. Thinkway, who makes all the Buzz Lightyears, the Woody toys. It's just kind of like Pixar's go-to brand. So that's really cool. Which this one is made by. It's just a general Disney brand one. So I mean, like I don't even know what corporation produces these. The fact that that one's Thinkway makes it way cooler to me. All right, then next up here you have this random, another interchangeable, like reversible.
Like
I feel like ever
what
since we
the heck
saw
is that?
Timmy, like ever since we saw Timmy, we've been seeing so many of these now. It's weird.
You said guys that thing was cursed? Yeah, let's show you more.
More cursed things, but what he grabbed it was for this little Mikey, and that is so precious. He is adorable. It's like a little teenage or like younger child version of Mikey. And of course, this is from the first ever Nickelodeon line of TMNT. So I love it. That was a nice pickup you got there, man. And only $2. $2 for the Mikey. That's worth it. He is adorable as well.
A lot of W's up there. No sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of W's added to you. Every single time I say it, it gets added a new one. But this one right here is like, we don't have to even price check him. Worth it. Okay, this one he grabbed. I was like, okay, if you want to grab it, go for it.
I just thought it was funny.
This is a Chick-fil-A cow. It says, eat more chicken. But what I thought he was when I looked at him was I thought he was made to look kind of like a graffiti artist.
That would be cool.
I thought he was trying to be like, because you know when you drive by, we'll show a screenshot right now. You drive by in LA or other places too, I'm sure, that have Chick-fil-A, and you see these signs that are like a cow kind of like graffitied a sign that says eat more chicken to promote you to go to Chick-fil-A instead of going to a burger place. So I thought he was supposed to be like a graffiti artist that maybe did that, but I don't know. You got this, it was 99 cents. You can have it. So I mean, I don't know what its value is. Let's check it out. I mean, maybe I'll be surprised. All right, so the Chick-fil-A cow, worth it or not worth it?
Can I say, I'm gonna say draw, just because
I'll say
it's kind
draw.
of it's just random. I just thought it was funny.
I'll say draw. Eat more chicken though. It's just generally better for you too.
Yeah.
All right, another key awesome find you got there. Oh wait, we have one more bag. Oh, so we grabbed this one because, like I told you guys, the Squishmallow toys are at McDonald's right now. And if you get the Hamburglar or if you get Grimace, they're pretty much like $10 right there. So you could literally go buy a Happy Meal, get a bag with a Squishmallow, get a Grimace, then sell that Grimace and eat your food and still have made more money.
Literally, they're paying you at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we saw, every time I see these Squishmallows, I'm gonna pick them up because I want to see like if we can get a Grimace or a Hamburglar. So there they are down there, the Grimace and Hamburglar. Last time we got, I think it was the, oh yeah, we got this one right here, Sunny the bee. So let's go ahead and check this one out and see who we got there. Oh, dude!
No way.
There we go! We got Grimace!
What?
Yes! Who just donated Grimace? We got Grimace right there. So that's an easy, instant worth it. I mean, the bag was $1.99. He got some other stuff in here too. But Grimace, I just got it for the little roulette of us being able to open it in the video. And there we go. We got a Grimace one. That's so sick. So, nice little $10 right there. So you got a worth it on that one. All right, then what the hell is this?
What the show?
It's like some weird,
It's like an optical illusion box or something.
I guess.
Oh yeah, it is some kind of slot bank. I don't know.
Oh, I get it. So this is what it is. Watch this. You're about to be mind blown, Mitchell. Give me your quarters.
Quarters. The non-existent coins that I have.
You don't have any coins?
I don't have coins. Yeah, whole arcade machines there. You got no coins?
I don't know. I might have some coins in this one. Oh yeah, we do. People have been coming in here spending their coins.
Probably Squidward.
I'm all out of money!
Yep. Man's been addicted. He gave me the deed to his house. So check this out, right? I'm gonna save my money, and I don't want anybody thinking I got as much cash as I really do. You know, I don't want somebody thinking, damn, this guy's got 75 cents. Let's just take whatever he's got, because he's got money to pay for it. Watch this.
Huh?
You wanna see more?
That is chippy.
You wanna put another quarter in there for you?
Yeah. How is he doing this?
That's for me to know, for the government to never find out about that to tax me. So here's how it works. There is a mirror inside of there, and that's what you're actually seeing. It's a reflection
That's sick.
of the base. So the money is actually being saved on this side of the mirror. So all your money goes in right here, and nobody ever gets to see that all your money is back there. So you can put $100 in there. You can put $1 in there, however much money you got available that can fit in there, and it never can see it. That's worth it. I think my favorite thing was actually this. Let's see if we can put Grimace in there. You know, everybody to know you got a Grimace. Damn, Grimace might be too big.
They don't know. We got a $10 value.
We gotta put something in there. Yeah, they won't know we have an extra camera battery on site all the time because they die very quickly. No batteries here. Okay, so next up here we have the sequel to Epic Mickey, and that is Epic Mickey 2. So this is, I have Epic Mickey 1. I've told you guys before, one of my favorite games on the Wii. Believe it or not though, I don't think I've played Epic Mickey 2.
Interesting.
So now I can play it. I love the cover. You got Walt walking there with Mickey inside of Disneyland, and it's like distorted in Disneyland. But in the first game, it was very much Mickey trying to, you know, catch up, and Oswald's kind of like the villain, kind of, a little bit. But this one, they're teaming up together to save the Disney universe. And the disc looks so sick. And we checked it out. The disc is pretty clean on there too. And a little pricey, $7.99. We're gonna find out if that's even worth it or did we overpay for it, because I think we may have overpaid, but Mitchell was, you know, it's a Disney item, so he did get his category pretty well at that item. So here it is. This guy goes for about $10. Not really super valuable, but nonetheless, I mean, it's cool. It's definitely cool. And I gotta say, you guys let me know, but I think you did a good job. I think it's gonna be hard to beat for sure. I mean, you've got video games, you've got plush. What else did you get?
I don't know what else is in there.
You have physical items like this Jack Skellington thing we're gonna check out here next. You got a lot of, a very wide spread of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good haul you got there for Disney.
I'll take it.
So next up we have this. This thing is kind of gross as of right now. I will definitely be cleaning it, but I'm gonna clean it off camera because it's gonna take some time. Like, I'm pretty sure if I put alcohol in this right now, it's not gonna come off.
Oh no, definitely not.
It's not gonna come off barely easy because that is wax. Problem with wax is it does not want to be wet. So you see how that just almost does nothing? Like, it's gonna take a lot of scrubbing and heating.
Soft sponges or something.
Yeah, to heat that up and get that off. So it's gonna be some work, but nonetheless, this guy does go for, even in that condition, $50. I think that was your biggest value item there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and if it had the little thing there, dude, that little piece, that would have been like 70.
That's crazy. That's like an extra 20, 30 bucks, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though too. On the back, it has a little zero there.
Oh yeah. So I'm assuming it lights up too behind there.
It's a candle for kids. That's what it's actually made for. So the same thing I said, the plushies are for kids, and this is a wickless candle, essentially.
That's cool.
It electronically heats up the wax and still puts out the smell, but there's no actual flame, so you don't have to worry about, you know, setting anything in fire or your kids knocking it over and they're causing a fire. Inside of here is just a heating light bulb. So really, really unique and cool. Little points for me. I found it.
Yeah.
Little points for me. I wish you could have got that freaking Minnie Mouse blow mold, man.
It's just shame it was beat up.
Even if it was $10, I would have left it because it was so beat up. But they had the audacity to put 40?
40?
40? Are you kidding me?
For free? And you put it up for 40?
All right, so I'm gonna say draw on this guy.
A draw?
Yeah. I think it's barely worth it. But it does, I think it was still smart for you to pick it up because it just widened your range.
Okay, I'll take a draw, I guess.
Because I think that's something we have to keep in mind is like, yeah, you may be able to find like 5 SpongeBob plushies, but if you can find 1 SpongeBob plush, 1 blanket, 1 shirt, 1 game, I think that beats 5 plushies all day because it's like spread, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't film it, but there was a couple that had a Patrick.
Yeah,
towel,
they had a SpongeBob and Patrick blanket.
It was sick.
Yeah, but we couldn't get it from them. But I did get this before they saw it, those green labels.
Yeah.
All right, so last item you got here, Mitch, and that is this. I don't know the value on it, but again, this is valueless to me because anything that comes to Nickelodeon, I really don't care how much it's worth or not worth. The items that are in this collection that are worth $100 mean just as much to me as the items that are $2, $5 in this collection. As long as there's something, the ones that I hold the dearest to me are the ones that are the most nostalgic to me. And this is really, I've never seen one of these in the wild before. It may not be that rare, but I've never seen it. It was $5.99, but it's a complete series of unfortunate events. So I've seen Lemony Snicket books before in different sets, but they're never the Nickelodeon branded ones. So that's what made this one really unique to me. We'll check out the value just to kind of confirm it and, you know, dot all of our T's and whatever you do with eyes.
Dot your eyes and cross your T's.
Oh yeah, there you go. Cross our I's and dot our T's. And that right there, just so we can have that on there. But I mean, overall, this is just gonna look sick in the book collection. We got 3-in-1 right there, and there's solid hardcover books too. Beautiful set. So not super valuable as you saw there, but at the same time, like I said, this is really cool to me. So there's something in here.
$100? No.
Whoa!
What the heck? It came with a little card?
It's like a 3D lithograph.
I didn't need to see Jim Carrey smiling at me like this.
That is really cool. This is inside collectible sticker of Two-Faced Count Olaf. Oh, so it's him switching. I see now. It's him smiling and then he goes back and forward.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's a pretty cool, like, little
cool
item,
little bonus,
though.
yeah.
Little bonus item, exactly. So we'll put that back in there. So I mean, just as a Nickelodeon collector, that's really cool. Like, I don't really care that it's not worth that much. To me, that was like one of the coolest items you got today.
It was worth it in the long...
In the scheme of the collection.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right, so on that note, we got a lot of bad plushies. Oh wait, no, we have one more plushie, Mr. plushy Mitchell. We got friggin' Finn now here. You have this giant Finn here
Tag and all.
with the tag on it. You paid $5.99 for it. It's got the Disney Store exclusive sticker or tag on the back here. He's got a little like blanket on top of him. I think he's really adorable. So we'll check him out too. But either way, that is an awesome pickup. And I think he's got a really cool display ability to him for sure if his legs weren't so weak. All right, so another worth it on screen for you. Okay, there we go. So now we can clean this up and, you know, wrap it up. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smack the like button here. Leave a comment down below who you think won this episode. Stay tuned. We're gonna add a couple items here to the collection, but before that, you know the drill. Scan it. So Mikey is going in our basically a TMNT storage at this point until we get this all running. But we're gonna be trying to get ahead of schedule here a little bit because I'm hoping that while it's still early in 2024, we're gonna be doing another full collection room tour, showing you guys all the ins and out of the full 360 of the room. And I might still show you guys what's up there, but that won't be probably completed by then for sure. But I want to kind of get things refreshed here for 2024, so that way if we do get it completed by this point next year, we could add that to the updated one, trying to do one like every year. So he's gonna go up there. And for these guys right here, although I do love the green label design to them, this one's pretty taped up and we already have this one. So I'm gonna be putting this inside of our Nickmas bin, inside of the Comfort Cartoons vault, where we archive everything that isn't on display currently. And you'll probably see them come back out around Christmas time so we can throw this guy back on the tree. And for this one, I'll probably just keep him in the box. You never know, things happen to ornaments. It's good to have an extra. Okay, so over here we have all of our Lemony Snicket's type of stuff. I mean, we have Spiderwick Chronicles. We have the books right there. That is a Nickelodeon property. And we have some of our Edgar and Ellen books right here too. So I feel like this kind of fits in well here. You know, all these like darker style books. So I want to add our Series of Unfortunate Events box set right here. Dude, that fits in perfectly.
They all look like they just came from the same set.
I know, it's just a whole vibe here. And man, I am a big fan of this box set. I don't care if it's not worth that much or, you know, whatever. I think it's slept on. That is just a beautiful series. And the fact that it's Nickelodeon makes it even cooler. It's hard to even believe that this section is Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah. It's like, oh, this guy just has like mystery novels.
Yeah, like these gothic dark books, but these are all Nickelodeon books.
Come on, master. Oh, there we go.
You can call me whatever you want. This is our $20 and under Toy Story collection. So everything you see on the shelf is under $20. So therefore we have to add our new Buzz Lightyear and Star Command figure right over here. We're gonna add it next to our Buzz Lightyear Rewind figure. I love this shelf. One of my favorite things. If you guys want to see a recent video, actually, we added something. I built this RV from the McDonald's set. So it's really starting to add up. Like I said, some of you guys have been saying I should keep growing the Toy Story collection. I don't know how much further we're gonna grow it, but we'll just keep going for it for right now. For sure. And I think he looks great there. Okay, so over here we have my Shadow collection right here that's all on my nightstand. I actually added this recently. This old like
McDonald's play toy thing, yeah.
Yeah, I have this on there. Found that Shadow one. But I have one little Spongebob here. It's the only Spongebob in my bedroom, actually, and that's the one my mom, actually, besides my bed sheets. That's because my mom gave me that Spongebob there. Everything else goes out in the cavern. But this little cute guy had to go up here too, so he fits in perfectly if you ask me. Alright, so over here we are in the variety room, and you can see I have my Epic Mickey right here. So now we have Epic Mickey 2 to go with it. That is cool to see them right next to each other. So I haven't played this one I can recall, so I'm excited to throw this guy in. Hopefully I'll get the chance to play this one, but it's nice to at least complete that what do you call that, a duology?
Yeah.
And the watermelon, I feel like it goes perfectly right here next
with the swords.
to, yeah, right next to the swords here in the background where we're filming ADHD's world usually. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to support this show further, go check out our Patreon where you can sign up for only $2 a month and you get an extended and 100% ad-free version of this video and every other video that I upload on any channel. And there's some some additional perks as well too for other tiers. So if you want to check that out, that link will be down below. It's the ultimate way to watch comfort cartoons. And if you want to see us live, go check the Whatnot stream out. We're live every single Friday. It's a selling platform kind of like eBay with a live stream aspect where you can buy, sell, and trade some of your favorite collectibles, Funko Pops, Pokemon cards, Spongebob. And it's a really slept on site when it comes to deals. There's some amazing pieces that get put up on Whatnot and only Whatnot for all different types of collectibles. So it's really good to always spread your wings onto where you look for stuff. And Whatnot is one of those places you don't want to sleep on or miss out on. So check the link out down below. And I'll see you guys in this video right here that I know you're gonna love. And as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you, beautiful people, in the next video. Adios and bloop.